Yesterday, because I wanted to have a look, and I ended up getting like 30,000 XP, something like that. And we can't save him. There's literally no way of saving him, it turns out.
I do. Well, what do you? I'm not. One life will suffice. No way. Well,
I went back here and like just AFK ground my ears here while I was looking up
the more here need
how
a
to
leader,
save.
Varden. If you,
What's his name? Varden.
there's one.
Well, that's yes. That should be.
And then I found that you couldn't save him. It's been removed from
I don't know how to say this.
Silverlock. Yeah, I am aware, Cybran.
Silverhand?
Yes?
Tell them all here that I'm sorry. And that Xyla should lead them from this point on.
I will.
I almost
Varden.
always change my titles between streams, even if I'm doing the same thing. So if it comes up with the identical, if it comes up with what I was streaming last,
Wraith?
then you can be pretty sure that it's not the title,
It won't hurt.
whatever the title, you can ignore the title.
Wait, I...
Blazes, what's happening?
It's almost over.
So I'll look at doing Titan Crisis 2 tonight, which I have now set up and briefly tested.
It's done.
Why? I thought you said it wouldn't hurt.
I saw his hesitation. If I had told him what really awaited him, he might have backed out.
What about the beast you wanted to summon? Where is it?
In the shards. Let's talk at the location of the miasma.
Tiara's breath. What a mess.
It was necessary.
Yes, let's just hope it was worth it.
Varden asked you to tell the more here he's sorry. Does that...
They didn't.
I never asked you that. What was your relationship with Varden?
Silverhand's relationship? Oh, hard to say. Silverhand first met him 8 years ago.
So I got like
he was a
30,000
scryer.
XP last night
Varden was a young, idealistic
while
man
researching
back then.
how to save Varden.
Rational, always driven by logic rather than faith.
It took half
His
an hour to
clash
find
with
out
Arlen
that
was
you can't
bound
save
to
him.
happen. So, to answer your question,
And I just decided
Silverhand
to
doesn't
test
know what
XP
their
grinding. It's
relationship
very
was.
much not worth it.
Silverhand and him were neither strangers
Not here, at least.
nor friends.
Got no gold.
But then again,
I'd
he
do it
doesn't
for the
think
gold.
Varden was a man to have many friends
Not
in the
massive.
first place.
I wouldn't do it to like
Varden was
exploit
too
or to
focused on his
excess,
task
but
for
to
that.
get what I wanted.
To find a new home for the Moria. That was what Silverhand and him had.
Well,
So much death.
Apparently,
It's always the same.
apparently, devs, various devs, sorry, said in a post a couple of years ago.
That's the way.
And then this got sort of repeated several times by various people that saving Varden was removed because it kind of trivialized various decisions that come before this.
making sure that Varden gets a proper burial. Are you ready to summon the Devourer?
Yes.
So Varden
Just
has
say
to
the
die.
word.
I am.
Good. Step back.
So that was 2 hours, like easily 2 hours wasted yesterday. The only thing I might see if I can do oh fuck. Damn. Is that within 200 meters? can't go any further. I should have spoken to him from there. Range 35 meters. 35? Yeah, easy. Easy 200 meters. Please get XP.
Is it dead?
I think so. What on EO was that thing?
No,
A
I'm not
spectral
trying to go any XP.
abomination. If I had to make a guess, I'd say that the power of the miasma somehow made it stronger.
Well, it's dead now. What about the fog?
It is. So,
Now? Don't you want to know what Arlen has to say? Why he did this?
truth be told, I don't care. It's always the same.
True.
Farewell.
Come on, Tahar. Let's see what Fenrir has to say. I'm honestly curious.
He did it because he wanted everybody to believe in...
Tahar,
Believe in the gods.
figured you were back.
You're dying.
That thing, the abomination. I wanted to stop the corruption, but then it appeared out of... I guess I had it.
Why, Arlen? Help me understand. Why did you summon the corruption?
Can't you
You said you wanted to stop it.
guess our people? We had lost our way.
So he
The
he
Guardians,
basically
Helen,
tried to lie to people.
They were all we have. They
He
just
tried to manufacture
don't
a
see it.
he manufactured
They
a
think it was
crisis to make
just
them think that it was the gods
our
because he
perseverance
thinks
that
they
made
should
us-
worship the gods.
made us survive.
Like it's the
throughout
most
years.
backwards
But it wasn't.
self-reinforced
It
bit of
was
logic,
Ellen, our mother.
otherwise known
But
as
they betrayed her.
religious
They
logic.
forgot our origin, forgot what our culture was was all about.
But why the corruption? Blazes. You killed people, Arlen. What were you hoping to gain from it?
I wanted to show them that the Guardians
Except the
can
Guardians
also
didn't
be
punish them.
punishing.
It was you.
I
Like,
wanted to show them
Clearly,
what
the
their
Guardians,
love
if
looks
they
like.
exist, didn't
Humanity.
care.
That's what they were lacking. And Varden and his rationality only made it worse. All he cared about was himself and becoming the first scryer.
Varden is dead. He sacrificed himself to cure the corruption.
What?
That miasma. It's necromancy. The worst kind. That devourer we summoned to destroy the crystal was made with Varden's blood.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
so
maybe
you thought
you're the one now
corruption would
being
bring the
punished
Moir
by the
back to
gods.
Ellen. Restore their faith.
I did. But it
The
was
arrogance
foolish.
of religion,
I see
frankly.
that now. That crystal. I thought I could control it. But things got got out of hand.
Anybody who believes in something without
The
evidence
corruption
will always
became so much
rationalize their
worse
belief
than I
and then enforce it on
thought
others.
It would. At first, I thought clearing the pools would work. But it didn't. When the corruption came back, I knew that I needed to do something. That I needed to destroy the crystal. Still, I did what I thought best. I'm not a murderer, just just a servant of Ellen who lost his way.
Yeah, you're a self-righteous fool, I'm
Are
sorry.
you serious? If there ever was a murderer, it's you. You killed those people, Arlen. Your own people.
He's dead, Tahar.
Let's go back to Silverhand.
You got it.
Huh?
That way?
Let's
What a
see.
blasted mess. What a blasted, stupid mess.
I guess Commander Zyla didn't take the news well.
That's her,
You
right?
guessed
Yeah.
right.
For what it's worth, the plan worked. We cleared the corruption, and Arlen is dead.
Silverhand sees. He felt a shift, but after all that happened, Silverhand was too cautious to make assumptions. Tell Silverhand everything, Tahar. He wants to know. Interesting. A misguided fool, as there are so many.
Yep.
What's your opinion on what he...
Silverhand doesn't know. Arlen obviously wasn't a monster. He wanted the best for his people, which he thought would be to lead them back to the Guardian faith. A noble endeavor, but his methods, so foolish. Ah, well, no point in thinking about it now.
What will become of the Moor here?
A good question. We shall see. Commander Xyla is a capable woman, and after the purity has been stopped, which you will do, Silverhand can feel that. He can feel that they will find a new home. Until then, Silverhand is certain that the Moor here will stay loyal to you and help you in the battle, and they shall meet again.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
Anything else you need to do here, Tahar? If not, I suggest we head back to Mullendir. Our elven allies will want to know what happened here.
Nice. Okay. We can probably forge a couple of artifacts as well.
Completed.
Yeah, we can probably forge a couple of artifacts. We picked up... Oh, yes, okay. And we picked up, two pieces, right, from that trader, bottom right.
Corporal Tahar, thank you for coming by. And thank you again for giving me this opportunity.
Nothing to...
Good. I just received a letter from his mother. She called me a fool after I told her what I had done for that miracle potion.
Yeah.
And I guess
No,
she's
well,
right.
yeah, that was
Either
yesterday.
Way,
I'm gonna play some more tonight.
Some of the Moor here elves already. Their architecture is slightly different from the
And I'm gonna
classic
and I'm gonna
Finnomier
flip things
buildings,
around.
But I'm
So I
nonetheless
played
convinced
tips.
that I can
I'm gonna
help.
play some
Just let me know
Tiberian
what
Crisis
needs
and
doing, and
tomorrow
I'll take
after
care of
like
it.
this time tomorrow and Sunday, at the bare minimum. Shrine of Corns. Cost reduction. These are real tempting. But I don't have much money. Shrine of Growth. Elven Grove. I remember what that is. Watchtower, Forester. Logging cabin for sure. Hunting cabin could be good. Shrine of Growth 2. Improve wood economy. Yeah. Okay, well maybe we just grab like loads of stuff then. Worker armor? I'm not particularly interested in that. Improve wood economy. Increase CHP of buildings except towers. Get like level. Iron smelter. That could be useful. Iron mine cost reduction. Yikes. That's a lot of gold. I don't need to pay for these, do I? I don't think. Like, I don't need to research them. Yeah, if it's a blueprint, you need to research them. If it's not a blueprint... Oh, maybe you do. Because that's something you need to research. Linear stuff. Let's go with all of that. Shame I can't sell these. Now what am I gonna do with them?
Yes?
How's this morning?
What is it?
I would like...
Well, if you have the coin, I might be able to help.
Elven Warden cost reduction, Pathfinder cost reduction. Get rid of a lot of these. Get rid of that ring, I guess. Get rid of that. You know, without wanting to study this too much. Yeah. Cool. Apart from my friends in New Zealand, I'm further downward in time. Yeah, forward in time. You experience things before we do. Lucky bastard.
Will do.
Yeah, no, I'll get some Tiberian. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna hit Tiberian Crisis 2 over the weekend.
From copper daggers to moon silver swords.
Pathfinders. One's now doing increased damage. I definitely want those.
Farewell.
I wanna kind of get to.
Let's see.
Like,
Corporal,
I wanna get unit upgrades if I can.
You might want to take a look at them.
And decreasing the cost of buildings is always helpful.
What can I do for you today?
Let me see what you...
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
None of that.
Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something
range
that might
armor?
spark your
Nah.
interest.
Interesting.
What can I do for you today? A bit of a mess since the rebellion.
You don't...
But I guess there isn't much we can do.
I'll be...
Sure. May
Okay.
me help guide your blade.
Babysitting this afternoon?
Yes?
Axes, daggers, swords, everything
Sludge.
for the weary traveler.
Don't you have children? I'm not sure you can call looking after your own children babysitting. I think it's called parenting. I'm not an expert, but I think it's called parenting, buddy.
Good choice.
Oh, your niece and nephew. Right, okay.
Yes? Looking for some orcish craftsmanship?
The Demolisher. Yeah, 100% damage versus buildings is real nice. Oh, look at that damage. Ugh.
Understood.
I'm too cheap to have your own kids.
What do you need? I want to. All right.
Yeah, children are expensive. Children are very expensive. Not fire creature plus 283 magic damage. That's huge. But it doesn't say what damage it does. There's no damage figure. You gotta take them scouts.
No, it's all good.
Is something on? It's about K.
Yeah, look, Tahar, the thing with the knife. I'm
Nap
sorry.
in the car park.
I shouldn't have done it.
I would be
Without me,
terrified
the
to do
Firewielders would
scouts
have
in
broken
Australia.
apart. And it would have been you and all of EO who would have paid the price.
Like
Just
scouts
so I could have
in
my
scouts in
personal
sort of,
catharsis. What I'm trying to say is sorry.
No.
Anyway, anything else you need?
Really?
one of your friends died, I spit him up, and I've almost 2 hours to yourself.
So, what's the
Jesus,
plan?
how much trouble did you get into?
If your life depends on it.
Tahar, what is it?
I'll be off.
Huh?
Never mind. I'll be going.
Huh?
I want to buy some better equipment for the Wayfarers.
Music to my ears.
Sitting,
What did he have in mind?
sitting down to read or listen to a podcast is nice for sure, for sure. You mentalist. That's tempting.
Huh? Best you talk to Ulfric. He's good with words. Huh? Best you talk.
Let me.
Certainly.
Want to trade?
Lech's demise, that's it. We have Lech's mask. If user has conditioned Lech's mask, apply Lech's demise for 2. But that doesn't mean me as well, does it? Also, I wonder how big the aura is. Where is Lich's demise? Lich's helm. After landing a critical hit, cast on self. After blocking an attack, store 9 focus. That would kind of be useful for me. But I also kind of prefer the stats.
Come again.
Can't quite decide.
Bless your path.
Finally.
Ladies and Warhammer OSTs, nice.
I'll be leaving.
All right.
Yes, Corporal?
I see they're doing
How can I help?
they're remaking 40k.
Tandai, Tahar. Come to trade?
Sure, I have just what you need. A fair offer.
Let's see.
Yes? What is it?
Goodbye.
I feel like I'm missing a human, like, blueprint.
Yes?
Let me take a look.
Of course. Take all the time you need.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for.
You know how to bargain, don't you?
Now would you look at that?
All right, what can we do? Hammer of the Smith. Targeted golem, increased damage to enemy creature, 20%, 128 magic damage against targets around the creature. 0 block chance, 0 crit chance. Int and will. Guardian's Grace. Automatically revived when they die. So what did I just get? I just got automatically revived when they die. Like permanently? The bleed out time is 10 times as long. Bolt gun typing game. What the hell's that? That's tempting. Yeah, I already, if target is bleeding, I can already do that. Yeah. Plus, the rupturing axe is just real damn good. %58 block chance. It's not that high compared to 40. Nah, it's not high enough. My damage just feels real low. Okay, well, time to go to another area, I think. Time to do the human side mission. Takes a boomer shooter, Warhammer game bolt gun, puts it on rails, and you kill demons with words? What's this? It's a Steam game? That's quite funny, actually. That's quite funny. Right. Yeah, human. Let's do human next. Oh, corrupted hearts. Immune to purge. Immune to silence or the gold. Ooh. Unsure. Right, so other locations. Collect all the artifact items. We're working on it. Let's do other light. Apparently the best place to train is the Forgotten Isle. Or the unknown island place where the Medusa were.
No. The letter said I should come alone.
What was that?
Nothing. Sorry.
The letter said you should go alone.
Something you need?
Yes?
Got it. What's next?
Bertrand?
Tahar, over here! Corporal? Yes? Bertrand. What? Did you send the message?
Well, otherwise I wouldn't be here, would I? And no, this isn't an ambush. The Harbinger doesn't know I'm here, and if he found out, well, it would get unpleasant. Look, Tahar, I don't know where to begin. I'm so sorry for what Lacane did. Taking your mother, trying to kill you. It's horrible.
Did you know?
No, I didn't. He always spoke very highly of you, even though you were a mage. I don't think anyone within the Purity knew the bigger picture. But now that I do, it makes sense. He needs the power of the Shaper Woman to open the gate. I just don't understand why he would try to kill you. By guiding the Harbinger to the Shaper Woman and ending the Bloodburn, you serve the All-Father just as he foresaw it.
Well, maybe that's because he's a power-hungry fanatic.
I'm sad you see it that way.
Then why are you here? Have you broken ties with the Purity?
What? No, of course not. I'm here because I'm worried about you. I know what you are planning
Is it
to
just
do.
like touch
Take me
typing
back,
skills?
Rayfel. You can't win this, Tahar. And all you will achieve is cause even more suffering. Aeonir will return. It's a divine plan. And it is the Purity's responsibility to see it through. The longer you struggle, the more bloodshed you will cause.
We will cause. We aren't the ones hunting down mages, conquering cities, and forcing our faith down other
I
people's
remember playing
throats.
games like that when I
Jesus,
was like
Tahar, do you really think this is easy for me?
junior
I know
school.
we were forced to do some things you might have trouble understanding, but it is for the greater good.
Greater
As the Harbinger
good.
once said, this world, it's like an ulcer, a cancerous growth. The only way to change it is by cutting off the ulcer, and that is always
You're the
painful.
ulcer.
So yes, I know there are people who might consider us evil, but that's because they don't see the bigger picture. They don't see the beauty that lies ahead if only we cleanse this world and open the gates. In 100 years from now, we will be remembered as pioneers, as heroes, whereas you will be the ones who stood
he's
in
got
the
a
way
mustache.
of change, only because you refuse to see the truth.
A bit better types. Yeah. I remember like, you know, a very similar game which was a bit like Duck Hunt or Moorhen Hunt, where you had to type whenever something popped up. Yeah, I can't touch type to this day. I can type fast. I can type without looking at the keyboard for a time, but I can't touch type. Or typing computers just had words you typed and you got a score. Yeah. 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 I expect our generation is probably the fastest generation in terms of typing on a keyboard. Like anybody sort of 6 or 7 years younger than me probably spends more time typing on a phone. Completely deluded.
I don't know what to say, Bertrand.
I didn't expect you to.
Use a real computer. Well, that's the thing, right? They spend so much time on a phone. Like a lot of people nowadays, or a tablet. It's screen stuff. It's different muscle memory.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but there is no solution. The Harbinger attacked Mullendir, and his intent is to hunt down every single mage on Io. We have no choice.
You do. You could run.
What?
I said you could run. You and your friends. Disband your army, go into hiding, conceal your magic until it is all over and the All-Father has returned. The waves will calm. I just know it. Then you will see that we were right, and no one else needs to die.
Apart from the ones who refuse to give
Apart
up.
from the ones who refuse to give up, or who are unlucky enough to be hunted down by your Lightbringers.
They could do the same, and if only they had a hint of reason, they would. Only a fool tries
If
to
only
fight
everybody
the troll
laid
with a sword
down and
made
didn't
of
get
wood.
in the way of my massive purge, then there wouldn't need to be a purge. If everybody just gave me what I wanted.
What would the Harbinger do if I told him of this meeting?
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't stab someone in the back who tried to help you.
I can't, Bertrand. I want this as little as you do, but Lacane still has my mother. I need to save her.
Well, I had a feeling you would say that. Then it seems the only way to settle this is more bloodshed. I never imagined it would ever come to that, you know? And I hope it hadn't.
I'm wrecking the scores I got on my laptop. Yeah, it's, you know, comfortable. Wait, were you leveled up?
Yes.
What was the point of this discussion? I don't understand. Either way, attribute points time. For me, I kind of really want to go into whenever I change keyboards, same ad again. I know that's supposed to be an ad now. You shouldn't have got an ad before. It should be like 3 an hour. They got 27 words a minute. What are they doing? Typing with their pinky fingers? Are they typing with their pinky fingers? Temporarily gain an aura that absorbs a nearby corpse at regular intervals to heal yourself. Huge. Every 3 seconds. Unbelievably massive. I need the focus. Annoyingly. I kind of want to max out all 3 of these. The upgrade on this just applies bleeding to the pure, and then it does AoE. Air effect 12 meters. Air effect 12 meters. No way. What? 1400? And against single target and all adjacent enemies. That's massive. And then you pair it with Devour Soul. Focus regen aura will be nice, but that's kind of a final sort of something to get later on. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Which one? Let me just save it. So I can't remember which potion I want here. Attributes. I am pretty sure, working on my basic maths, I don't need any potions. If I get to level 48, I can get 10, 10, 10, 10. And int will stay the same. I don't need focus regen. My love for grammar is matched only by my hatred for mistyping. Yeah, I do that a lot. I do that a lot. I get flagged by autocorrect a lot on Discord, and it's for typing. I get the N and the I back to front when I type ing on Discord a lot. And for obvious reasons, that then times me out for like 30 seconds on a lot of servers. And I don't know what, like, it's really annoying. I have no idea where that came from.
What do we
but
need?
it started happening about 2 years ago. Around the time I got a new keyboard. It's just like key actuation I'm not used to. and obviously I and N are at top top and bottom of the keyboard. So I guess that's something to do with that. Right. Abilities. Nice. I didn't mean to pull those auras off, actually. I like to know that they're on. What was the other one? Shit. It was one of areas, wasn't it? Cool. And me, I can put why the fuck is it? Oh, it's still obliterate. Oh, never mind. Okay, now what about area? She should get... Oof. Is that better mage armor? That should be, right? Plus 25% attack speed. My armor already does that. Okay, no, that's like the best that she can have. Plus 7 focus? At a point, she won't need that anymore. We can get her something else. Helm of the Pack could be interesting. Apply empowered. Attack damage and power multiply for all abilities. Ha. Huh. That's actually quite interesting because she's normally high health. But I don't know if power multiplier is actually going to help her in any way. 292. 365. Okay, it helps her. Whoa, look at that. But she needs more willpower. But hang on, wasn't there a bow I wanted to give her? Like a super bow? Tell me I didn't forget it. I left it on the last map. I left it on the last map. And that for the sight and attack range, for sure. I must have left it on the last map. Yeah. Isgrim, what should I do with you, mate? Honestly, upping his dex for his armor values might not be a bad idea. Power multiplier would give him more damage. Or willpower would help. He could spam more spells. Right now, he's kind of burns through mana. Like, I pop a lot of spells at the start. I might go willpower there. Cherry blue keyboard. I've always had a Razer keyboard. Well, apart from when I was a lot younger and I had an Alienware one. But Razer doesn't use the cherry switches, which is why my nice Belle Delphine, unfortunately no bathwater included. I was 1 in 5 chance that it would have bathwater, and I didn't get lucky. Yeah. I hold that up, let focus. Maybe? Nah, it's not gonna focus, is it? But yes, it doesn't like sit in my keys any of my keys very well. I was hoping to put it on my escape key, but it just kind of falls off. Yeah, I bought 2 of them to try and maximize my chances of bathwater to potentially clone Belle Delphine. Alas, no bathwater. One of my friends said I should turn them into cufflinks, which I actually think is a fucking great idea. Battlefield 4 Black Widow, damn. I have heard, take this with a grain of salt, but I've heard from somebody, I'm already saying too much, he's gonna kill me if he knows, that because that was a Battlefield, that was a trailer for the new Battlefield, sort of. It was more for the sort of testing side of things, for the new Battlefield, sort of, not beta program, but some Battlefield related video came out about 6 weeks ago, and I asked one of my mates at EA, and he said I said it looks like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, and he said yeah it really does. I am so hopeful that it's a return to Battlefield 3 and 4. The hint was strongly that yes it is. So maybe for the first time in several years we'll have a real nice Battlefield. We'll have a real nice Battlefield. I see. I'm not a fan of the World War 1 and 2 stuff. I find it a bit boring. 17 health per second. Let's try it. 20 health per second. Okay, so this affects like... This does affect like all of his spells, not just the damage. Cool. And Uram. I wanted to start going into this. Is there anything else to go into yet? Not really. I need to start doing the max health soon as well for him. It would really help. I'll obviously dive into all of these as well. Actually. 3 plus 5 is 8. Plus 6 is 14. Okay, so at level 38, I'd cap all of those. Try spinning. That's a good trick. I want to try and get the spin going. Strength 10. It kind of has to be with his weapon and the way he's built. Me, Uram. Right. Now, I think, unfortunately, we've got to go back to 2044 and 1942 until 4 was sim enough to need to work with your team, but arcade enough to be fun. Yeah. It's a cool gameplay I missed. Yeah, is it Leaf Shade where the elves are? Or was before? I want to get the bow. I must have forgotten to do it. I am not a fan of the like World War 1 and World War 2 stuff. I love how they... Nah, not here. I like how they tried to keep some semblance of realism, but I felt like that let down the fun. I found it just a bit too sort of slow paced, and everything was a bit sort of slow. I didn't want old timey weapons and shit. Battle for Bad Company 2 was my first Battlefield. It was god tier. You know, the destructible environment and stuff. Based. Like World War 1 stuff, you don't have charging tanks and forces and using grenades on them.
Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't really my cup of tea. There we go, that's what I wanted. Dex 9, okay. So she still needs one more dex point. She has no Ami? Why? Okay, what the hell does this? What's purge? Oh, purge for positive buffs. That's fine. I didn't care about that. Kind of just tempted by the money. Yeah. Yeah. With Isgrim having the immune to silence, I think that's fine. And I can always give that to her. Immune to knockback. Because she's normally out of the fight. For lack of anything else. They can't go there. Nope. Wait, they're showing you crack and rum? I wonder if there's anything back at the next. Five ads? You should have got 3. You should have got 3. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Oh, I did 15 second. Sorry. You should have had 3 minutes of ads. That's almost as low as it goes. It should be 1 ad break every 20 minutes. Oh, Twitch bugs out. Yeah, okay, fair. Fair. Yeah. Which it shouldn't do. It should track people to make sure that they don't get re-added. That makes sense. Twitch stopped tracking him a month ago. Can't get watch streaks anymore. Why not?
I'll be off.
Interesting.
Huh? I want
music to my ears. What did you have in mind?
Scout, no. Medic? Hatter? Tempted to get that. But I think it might be useful. In his blade. Right, let's go and do that. That's the like human side quest. It doesn't build. Right. Got it. Okay. That's what you were mentioning the other day with genetically as well. It must be because it stopped tracking you.
Here we are again. At least with the Bloodburn gone, the undead should be less of a problem now.
What do you mean?
The Bloodburn didn't just kill the living, it also woke the dead.
Interesting. Well, let's head to the fortress. I'll do the talking once we get there.
You're fucking kidding me. Why am I here? Huh? I can't remember. Okay, new items. We should be able to get the thing down at the bottom now. Like the Phoenix, whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Will do.
Sped up decomposition, right? Fine.
Sure.
I hope we're against the undead again.
Right.
That'll be really cool. I like those little missions.
Another Spectre.
Easy.
Careful.
Here we go.
I'll keep you shielded.
It's over already.
Damn.
I'll
Yeah.
take a look.
Having 2 whirlwind strikes is pretty huge.
Interesting.
You know what? That's really interesting. My damage is 151. Your damage is 389. Why does my whirlwind strike do more? I know it's... Oh, I know why. Because... I can get rid of that. Oof. That's going to leave his magic armor quite low. And these can't be upgraded anymore. Not really. I thought he maxed his strength. No, he didn't max his strength. I put another point in it. I will put more points in it though. There should be a ring for whirlwind strike power multiplier. There you go. 270 instead of what was it before? 208. Yeah, an extra 62 points of damage.
Got it.
Dead Falcon scouts you found on your first visit. Buried chest.
All right, why not?
What else can we get? Bridge gonna be out? No, bridge is not out.
That way?
Can I get up there? Nope. Hey, a teleport stone. Exactly what I want to see.
Blasted armor.
Not the button I meant to click.
Sure.
Okay, but this seems like blocked off.
Will do.
I think this is where we spawned first time, right? Yeah, because that was that little thing which let us view the rest of the map.
This way, right?
Finally.
We're looking for like Phoenix something. Oh, Salvation. Fragment of the Phoenix. Fragment of Phoenix. 2 of them? I thought I had one of I thought there was 1 remaining. And it said Salvation.
Here goes nothing.
Kill it.
Fine.
Yeah, it's just the old burial pits.
That's the way. All right, why not?
Actually, let's go over this way. Is there anything to activate on this side? Up from beyond, I guess. But that doesn't do much at the moment. I also have to remember about Hawkeye. Can be really real useful.
Sure.
Yes.
Bane.
What do we need?
Is it just me or is it a little too quiet here?
Jesus.
Bane?
But why? Aenir's blade is a wasteland. And faith aside, doesn't he need the field dart protected?
Yeah, two Owen slashes shouldn't like just annihilate most most
the Falcons are under
tier 1
I'm
imps.
telling you, you're going to regret this. We're...
Did I ask you for your...
By the... Hey, help me!
Ah, shit.
Tiara's breath. Thank you.
Mentalist.
I was sure they were going to kill me.
Well, you're safe now. What happened here? And who are you?
Ralph. Ralph Adony. I'm a mentalist from the Creators Guild in Neverlight. The Deathman and the Bane. They've invaded the canyon, and they are besieging the Falcon Fortress as we speak.
Blazes. That's not good.
And what about you? What are you doing here?
Long story. I think Skalalena is better fit to tell you. We have a camp in the southeast of the canyon. I'll go there right now. You're free to join me if you want.
Hang on there. What about the Falcons?
Oh, yes. Most of them have withdrawn into the fortress, including Highkeeper Aranor. But there are some survivors in their old encampment south. I don't know if you've heard it, but there was quite the drama here only a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I know the story. One more question. Who are we up against? Deathman and Bane?
Mostly, yes. Lucky for us, the Purity hasn't sent any Lightbringers yet. And of course, they're still undead. But not as many as before, when the Bloodburn was still a thing.
All right. Stay safe, Ralph.
Huh. I'll do my best.
If the fortress is under siege, that camp is probably a good place to make contact with the Falcons.
Agreed. Once we have a better idea of the situation, we'll send word to our forces.
Reach out to the Falcons.
Well, finally.
That's the way? Sure.
You got it.
Hello?
What?
That way?
Yes.
Sounds like
Got
a plan.
Will do. Blazes. They devastated this place.
As I said, Aranor's distrust in the Deathmen was justified.
Yes?
Okay. Any loot? Nope. Okay. Well, let's hope this doesn't start the RTS section, because I want to talk to the other guy.
Hold it right there. One step further and I'll slit your throat.
The way you're shaking, you're more likely to cut your finger with that sword than anything else. Put it away.
Excuse me, who are you to... Wait, Lord Marshal Arendir? But they told us you fell in the Battle of Greykeep.
Who? The Bane? The Deathmen? Don't believe everything you hear, boy. Now put down that weapon. We're here to help.
Of course. My apologies, Lord Marshal. I meant no offense.
Who is... Wait. You're the one who helped to free the fortress, aren't you?
Yes.
And Lord Marshal Arendir, you're... Tiara's breath. I'm Watcher Joanne. Forgive Recruit Averett's behavior.
She can watch me anytime.
Now, tell us what happened. Where's the High Keeper?
In the fortress. That whole mess, it happened a week ago. We were still recovering from the undead attack a moon ago, and we thought the Deathmen were gone for good. They completely took us by surprise, like bloody amateurs. We just barely managed to drive them out of the fortress.
How?
We? But you're here, aren't you?
You just got surprised by the undead.
That's a different story. The 6 of us, we were tasked with guarding the catapult. When those screaming Bane fanatics attacked by the dozens, we got... I don't know, scared. We ran.
Why didn't you stay and fight?
Cowardice. That's all it was.
Well, self-pity doesn't help either. We need to act. You said the Bane and the Deathmen are besieging the fortress. How big of an army are we talking about?
A large one. They are only a fraction of their respective forces, but together, they will break through the gates eventually.
Okay.
Well, then I think it's time to call in our troops. Our old outpost. Is it still there?
I think the Deathmen burned it to the ground, but it should be easily rebuilt.
Good. What then?
Well, obviously the most important thing is to prevent the Deathmen from breaking through the fortress. But a head-on ambush would be suicide.
Then what do you suggest?
I suggest a two-way route. We support Highkeeper Aranor in the fortress and simultaneously weaken the enemy. Also, Averit may not look like it, but he's actually a skilled Arya Smith. If you get us the material, we can equip your warriors with it.
What about Gifford?
Yes, true. He might also be able to help. If they didn't kill him yet, that is.
Okay.
The leaders of the Deathmen and the Bane, are they here?
That crazy scarred woman and Commander Katris, you mean? They were, yes. But
Didn't
they
we
left
kill
3
the
days
scarred
ago.
woman?
For the attack on Mullendir.
No,
of course.
she escaped.
What does Arya have to do with weapons?
You don't know?
Arya water is not just used for alchemy. Some people know how to imbue their weapons with it. Such as the Iron Falcons, as it seems.
Who's Gifford?
Our engineer. He was at the catapult too when we were attacked. But he didn't make it. We left him like bloody cowards. If he's still alive, we can free him and he might be able to repair the catapult.
Okay.
I understand. But how can we support the Keepers on the inside?
Well, they've been trapped in the fortress for over a week, and our provisions were already low back then. If we manage to smuggle resources inside, then it may help them to regain their strength. There's a small hole in one of the northwestern walls, just next to the catapult. If we secure that sector, we can drop resources into their courtyard.
Yeah.
Solid plan. Then let's get to work.
Yes. And with your permission, we will join you. We've been hiding for too long.
Okay.
It's time to make these bastards pay.
Just give the word.
Fuck.
Expansion is the key to victory.
Oh dear, I should have scattered out the rest of the map.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
She's the fastest we have.
Yeah, I should have really scouted.
Need scouting?
Yes. What? Let's see.
Well, well. So who are you? Oh, you're definitely not with the Purity, that's for sure. I'd recognize that deluded look right across that bloody canyon.
I'm Tahar. Maybe you've heard about me.
Oh, the prodigal child. Yes, of course. You almost blew up the Wade Castle in the eye, didn't you? Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. So, why are you and these mages here?
Simply put, because we want to make a difference. I'm Lena, second scholar of the Creators Guild. Or was, that is. I guess they crossed out my title after I left. So, why exactly are we here in Aenir's Blade? That's a story to fill books with, but I'll make it short. Because some of us were tired of sitting on our supposedly safe little island in Everlight and watching while mages are being slaughtered. We spent the past year helping wherever we could, but it was a misty war, so to speak. You couldn't tell your enemies from your allies. However, since the Kane has gone crazy, things got easier. So now we're fighting the Purity.
But why here, in Aenir's Blade?
Ever heard of Yura's Ring?
Help me out.
In the first battle with the Fiel Darg, there was a mage named, you guessed it, Yura. She is one of the main reasons why Io is still in one piece. She held the Fiel Darg at bay while the Guardians banished them. Of course, however, it cost her dearly. The ring, however, is still here, buried thousands—
How? It would take—
Good thing we aren't planning to dig. In the past moons, I prepared a ritual. Telekinesis, if that strikes a chord. However, releasing that much magical energy is likely to wake up a whole lot of undead.
Okay.
In other words, we can't do the ritual, which brings me to my next question.
Assuming you managed to...
Oh, shit, okay.
That
This is
ring.
wasting so much
What do you
time.
hope to get from it?
Sight. It is said to allow its wearer to sense other mages' auras, even from a distance. That could be an incredible...
You said some of us.
Of course not. And I won't lie, that split was dramatic. You know, the art scholar and I were quite close.
Yep.
However, he thought getting involved in any way would risk the Creators Guild neutrality. And in a way, he was right. However, most mages agreed and left with me. Only a handful of students stayed. But let's not talk about this, shall we? That night isn't among my fondest memories.
Let me guess.
Right, I want to restart this.
Indeed. But I don't expect you to risk. So let us make a bargain. If you help us retrieve
Right,
the
my
ring,
heroes are locked. I
I'll
can't
convince
even
some
move
of our
them.
mages to help you in your battle. Frankly, your army has the best chances of winning this war.
Sounds fair.
Actually, it's quite simple. We will teleport ourselves to the ritual grounds and await you there. All you need to do is to protect us while we cast...
That's simple enough.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. Let's go back to here. I don't... I'm not a fan of cutscenes. Well, it's like a real-time cutscene, right? Or giving players vast amounts of instructions while they're still playing the game.
What's next?
And the fact I can't even move my heroes, it's silly.
Who are they? They don't look like Bane.
Well, well.
Okay.
Why help?
Which brings me to... However, most mages... Sight. So let us make a bargain.
Yes.
If you help us
Sounds
retrieve...
fair.
Actually, it's quite simple.
That's simple.
Thank you.
Right.
This way, right?
Also, if I can get the teleport points, that would be huge.
That way?
But I'm assuming I can't get up here because I can't click it. There's the Godstone.
Let me see.
Alright, let's get this out of the way.
Well, if this isn't good timing, we just finished preparing the spell. So are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right.
Yes.
Good. And remember, don't lose focus. Sintar Ela Shara Dar.
Child's play. This place is a bloody graveyard. Leave it to
Fair
me.
enough. Let's do this.
Huh?
Yes.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Get ready.
Leave it to me.
Did I lose a mage? No.
By the Guardians.
Oh, that was it?
We did it. We actually did it.
It's over?
We do. Tiara's breath. You made this possible. I must say the rumors about you seem to be true. Either way, you held your end of the bargain, and we'll hold ours. I need to get the ring into...
Good. Just exit the canyon.
Mullen, dear. Well, isn't that...
Yes. We will not let you down, Tahar.
Then I guess it's time to say goodbye. I will be back soon.
Commander, let me know what you need.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. What are these guys? Are they ranged? Yeah. Ranged magic damage.
You need help?
Uh-huh.
If your life depends on it.
What do we need?
Get moving. Yes?
Right. Now over here. Okay.
So,
Speed
yes,
through this.
well, that's a different.
Nope.
That's
Well,
a large.
Well, good.
Well,
Then
yes, true. He might also be a.
for the attack
Try
on
and get
Mullendir.
through all of these
Aria
options.
waters, not
We've
just
been
you.
through them
Our
before.
engineer. There, yes.
There we go.
And
right.
with your
now
permission,
we can
will
like
join
actually
you.
like, use our
We've
heroes
been
and
hiding
expand
for
and
too
shit.
long. It's time to make these bastards pay.
All right, give me a second.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Commander. Need scouting?
Let's go hunting cabin, I guess.
Yes.
Keep it our
Tiara's breath. What are you people doing here? This is a war zone.
Well, that's why we're
I'm
here.
here.
You are? Well, at least you look like you can handle yourself.
We can. What are you doing out here in the desert?
We were out on a mission when the attack happened. We tried to get back and help our brothers and sisters, but as you can imagine, we're too few to take these purity bastards head on. So we stuck to the mission instead. Though we weren't successful yet.
What mission?
The Deathmen. They sent a group of necromancers before they launched their attack. I think they're trying to control the undead, but they're strong.
Then let's attack together.
Yes, that might work. Fine, let's make a bargain. You help us deal with these I'm assuming you're...
Of course.
Perfect. We will not let you down.
Oh fuck. Kill the necros. Muscovy untainted.
Yes?
I have a feeling I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That is something to leave till the end, I think.
Well, if this isn't good timing, we just finished preparing a spell.
Good. Fuck.
And remember, don't lose focus. Sintar Ela Shara Dan!
Take them down.
Sounds like a plan.
I've got that dead AoE now. Okay, come on.
Good.
Then I guess it's time to say goodbye. I will be back soon.
Commander. Of course.
Commander. Understood.
So, what's the plan?
Yeah, okay, let's leave those guys until later.
I'll take a look.
I bet we can make massive use of that necro spot.
Who?
We can really, we can
Yes,
probably
well,
just,
That's a different story.
What? Good.
Well,
Then
yes, true. That,
get some gold. I'm thinking get gold out of it because I'd love to be able to like splurge.
yes, and with your permission, we will join you.
Cool.
We've been hiding for too long. It's time to make these bastards pay.
So, logging camp. Hunting camp. Don't upgrade that.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
And then here, I want a hunting camp and then a wood camp.
You got it.
Got it.
All right, give me a second. All right.
Expansion is the key to victory.
We're being attacked! Building completed.
What do we need?
Sure.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
Look at that. What? Whatever's necessary.
Fine.
Wow.
All right, here goes nothing.
This will be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Hunting cabin.
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
All right,
We have
give me a
workers
second.
for that.
The outpost has been
I
built.
don't know how
We've
far I can
expanded our
get.
borders.
Or indeed if they spawn from over here.
Yes.
This will be a masterpiece. This will be a masterpiece. Corporal?
Yes?
Huh?
Defeat the Deathman and the Bane.
That's the way.
Well,
they will fall.
Jesus, they melt. Absolutely melt.
Yes?
We're being attacked!
Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Give the word. Uh-huh. So, what's the plan?
you need help?
We're being attacked!
Right.
We're being attacked!
Yes.
Pathetic.
Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that.
This will be a masterpiece.
Danger up ahead!
We're being attacked!
And that has secured every point. Like in a nice little blitzkrieg. In a very nice little blitzkrieg. You're all like safe town centers. What I'm gonna call safe town centers.
Building completed.
You have an iron mine. What about you? You have wood. You have wood as you have hunting cabin and wood. That's all you have as well. See that? How much for that? Yeah, all of
We're being attacked.
What?
Yes. Building completed.
So, what's the plan? You asked for this.
Building completed.
All right. Okay. There's another Bane base up here.
Expansion is the key to victory.
Yes.
I'll keep you shielded. We're being attacked.
Get ready.
You need help? Over there?
Uh-huh. All right. Give me a second.
Wow, playing white works.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Scouting outpost goes to frontier outpost. There we go. Right. Now there's literally nothing useful here, is there? No. So this would be a great place for... I need a stone mine. Stone cutter.
Building completed.
What?
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh, Ralph, don't die on me, buddy.
Building completed. Building completed.
All right. Why not?
You've got spare people. You can have a racks there. And then hunting cabin. I assume a hunting cabin is faster.
Building completed.
16, right. 3 spare workers here. Okay, you can have a stone cutter as well, for sure.
Just give the word.
Building completed.
More fighting. Does this never end? Is this really necessary?
It genuinely feels like I've...
Here we go.
Oh, they're not all dead.
Building completed.
All right. Give me a second.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Oh. Then what? Where did the enemy come from then? I'm so goddamn confused. Have I, like, won the RTS section? No, they're in there.
That's a start. Are you Gifford?
Yes. You've heard of me. Who sent you? Joanne?
A couple of survivors who retreated to the old camp, yes. They told me you might be able to help us. This catapult, are you able to repair it? It might be useful against the Deathmen and the Bane.
That's true. But no. These sodding idiots wrecked it completely. Kind of funny considering they wanted me to fix it afterwards.
There must be a way.
There is, but it would take weeks.
Couldn't he support our troops instead?
You have troops? Well, yes, of course, with pleasure. Anything to drive those bastards out of the canyon. There's just one problem. They took my tools.
That's not gonna be a problem. Our craftsmen have enough tools.
Special tools. Washers, hook hooks, Qualayan rope and so on and so forth. Blazes, why does...
I get it. Any idea where they took them?
No, but if I had to guess, I'd say their camp. Bring them to me, and I'll get to work right away.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Good. Thanks again for helping, friend. You probably saved my life.
There we go.
What do we need?
All right, here goes nothing. I need help over
They
here.
killed one of our heroes.
Yes.
Commander. Huh? Understood. You need help? Yes. Will do.
Building completed.
You read my mind.
Jesus, it's so powerful.
Sure.
Blasted Heartbreakers for that.
We're being attacked.
What?
It'll only take a second. Alright then, let's get to it.
What? Why can't we go up and... Oh, it's iron I need. Right, okay. Iron mine. That's my bad. I need a foundry. Yes, foundry. I want someone with like really limited resources, like here.
Building completed.
Huh?
Nice.
Building completed.
Structs elite mill units.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Building completed.
So, what's the plan?
Building completed.
Allows the trading of bastion tower. Powerful fortified tower that is capable of attacking several units at once. Okay. Where's the scoops area water and processes it into area potions? Yes, build me one of those. You do not. You have iron in this zone? Really? Oh yeah.
We're being attacked.
Commander.
We should get moving.
Yes?
As you say.
Commander. Yes.
Sure.
Yes?
What?
This will be a masterpiece. So much to do, so little time.
Building completed.
Aria distilleries. There's one there. Definitely need one there. Unfortunately, this needs to also be a military base.
So much to do, so little time. Chop chop. Let's get to work.
Commander, we need to stock up on stone.
Okay. Farm. So I know we're gonna run out of.
Completed.
This will be a masterpiece.
Commander, we need to stock up on stone.
Right, 41 pop. I can't upgrade these buildings, I guess.
Chop, chop, man. Let's get to work.
Okay, so what can I do in these? One builds keepers and champions. And the support hall builds medics and catters. Elite heavy armored infantry unit.
Chop, chop, man. Let's get to work. All right, then. Let's get to it. That should work. Well then, take a second. So much to do. Well then, only take a second.
Our population is at maximum capacity. We need to expand.
I forgot billets were a thing.
All right, then. Let's get to it.
Building completed. Building completed.
Right, forge. Didn't I build one of those? No, I built a foundry. Resource, HP. So forge upgrades mill units, and a foundry is like the eco
Commander,
research
we
building.
need to stock up on stone.
And I can't upgrade buildings. Got it.
All right, then. Let's
In
get
my
to
capital, just one guy in a market? Doesn't seem like much.
Commander, we've finished researching a new technology. Building completed. Building completed.
So much.
Commander, we need to stock up on stone.
Oh, sweet. What about that? Drill hole, support garrison. Yeah, I guess I know how to play now.
Only take a second.
Flag bearer,
Chop, chop,
mentalist.
Let's get to all that.
Cast arcane explosions that damage and knock down enemies. Can only attack ground units.
We're being attacked.
All right, why not? Corporal?
Just give the word.
We're in for a fight.
Get wrecked.
Ah! How's it going?
Yes.
Take a second.
Does that have to be used on a single target?
That's the way.
Yeah, I can't use it on buildings.
We're being attacked.
Yes?
Here we go.
You're serious about this, aren't you? Fine.
We're being attacked.
Damn it.
Shit. That is
Fair enough.
nuts.
Let's do this.
That is such a good ability.
All right, here goes nothing.
You need help?
Commander, point me to the wound. Are you injured?
Yeah.
Chop, chop, man.
We're being attacked.
We stand ready.
All right, then, let's get to it.
Oh yeah, how does this market thing work? Forge? Oh, that's all we can get. Fair enough. Cost 12 area.
So much to do.
Summon up to 10 area potion. What? Oh, it's charge. Oh, okay. So it's like just trade, right? Yeah. Which is good. You can turn renewable food. You can turn food, which is a renewable resource, into anything else.
Chop, chop, man. Let's get to work.
Commander, we've finished researching a new technology.
Which is kind of OP.
Will only take a second.
So I turn... Cost 12 food. 60. 70. So 12 food gives me 10... like, mana points, I guess. I wonder how much... 12 iron gives me. Is it like the same exchange rate?
This will be a masterpiece.
No, that gives me 20. It's a bit weird that it doesn't say what it gives you. What about area potions? That's going to be the best exchange rate, I bet. 12 area potions gives me how much? 30? And what was this? Can't remember.
That should work. Will only take a second.
I mean, I might as well just dump, right?
Just give the word.
There's a lot of this shit. This is like the easiest RTS mission we've done.
Chop, chop, man. Let's get to work.
Any other buildings that I haven't built yet? Nope.
We're being attacked.
Uh-huh.
Yes?
We're being attacked.
Let's have a grand old
Just give the word,
Corporal.
They rebuild the tower? Nope.
Will only take a second.
Interesting.
Is that all? Danger up ahead.
That's so satisfying.
Really? Whatever's necessary.
I'll keep you shielded.
I can't quite just spawn camp
More
them for
fighting.
XP.
Does this never end?
But it's close.
Damn it! I need healing.
You got it. Get ready.
Dibs.
They will fall.
Easy.
Help, please. All right.
Got it.
Danger up ahead.
I need help over here.
They killed one of our heroes.
Crap.
You read my mind.
So, what's the plan?
Whatever's necessary. Will do.
Okay, well, that's kind of easy.
Help, please.
Fine.
I don't know if I can sort of... I don't know if I can make use of this somehow. I feel like I should be able to.
Commander, you need help?
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
We're being attacked.
We should get moving.
We stand ready. Yes? Yes. Just give the word.
I want to have a look at it, like,
Yes?
so you've got 60 attack, you've got 180. Okay, the champions are just a direct upgrade of infantrymen.
Commander, we stand ready.
Commander. Only take a second.
You need help? Yes?
You got
Commander.
and double health. And what's the pop cost difference?
Building completed.
You are pop 2, you're pop 5. There is a debate as to whether one is better than the other.
Yes.
All right, then. Let's get to it.
We're being attacked.
Okay, well, let's take out this base. I need my XP. Nice.
A Titan has entered the battlefield.
Creates powerful shield for all allied units around the caster. Impressive.
Uh-huh.
Commander,
What do we need?
Elves, be
Here
wary.
we go.
Damn it! I need healing.
They killed one of our heroes.
Okay, bit balls to the walls.
For heck's sake. Damn it! I need healing.
Will you?
Help!
We need you.
Please. They killed one of our heroes.
I need help over here.
Yeah, I got a bag, right? Whoops.
We're being attacked.
Oh, fire might. Next fire spell is empowered. Ice might. Elemental necklace. Yeah. There we go. That's what I needed to do.
Fine. We're being attacked.
I mean, that's just mad. That is mad. It is the best crowd control ability I think I've seen.
Yes, sure.
Really?
All right, here goes nothing.
Damn it! I need healing.
Danger up ahead.
Let's do this.
Damn it! I need healing.
Please.
Well, yeah.
Of my Titan.
What?
A Titan has entered the battlefield.
Is this? It's. I don't think stat-wise it's as good as the Treant.
Yes.
We'll keep you shielded. Is this really necessary? All right.
I don't know what a little like death skull symbol on top is supposed to mean.
More fighting. Does this never end?
What's next?
Fine.
You'll have to wait.
They will fall.
Why is your mana regen so bad now?
Yes?
Easy. Danger up ahead.
Shit. Help me for heck's sake.
This would be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. We're being attacked.
Certainly.
Did you say something?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Stand ready.
Yes.
There's no Godstone nearby, is there? No. It's a bit sparse.
Feeling up for adventure,
Commander? Do you need medical
I
attention?
recognize that voice line.
Building completed.
Not sure where from. Okay, fortified watchtowers, more health. Let's keep him in a little box for now.
We should get moving.
Hey, Croc. You seem to remember you saying this was a like grinding area over here. Do you do it before or after you activate the quest from this guy?
Huh?
Before? That's what I thought. Can I kill off the Bane?
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Who's this?
Tahar, the one who helped you with the undead.
Tahar! Oh, of course. Blazes, what are you? Some kind of guardian angel?
Do you have any idea how much
we're here
XP you
for
got
a
from
reason,
it?
but that can come later.
How is the situation?
What do you think? We can't hold the gate much longer.
Damn it. As expected.
Bro, this was the easiest RTS mission in the entire game.
One of your watchers told us you're running short on supplies.
I went
if
and
you want, we can drop
every
provisions
single
through that hole.
What? Oh, of course, yes.
Node.
That would help
Except
a lot.
this one. This is the
Right
only
now,
one they
most
had.
of us are starving, but once we're back to strength, we might even
Apart
dare
from
a
these two,
foray.
obviously.
I will inform
Everyone
Highkeeper
was like
Aranor
just
about it.
empty.
Do that. We'll start as soon as possible.
Understood. Thank you, Tahar. I mean it.
You're getting like, okay. Wait, what? Do you have any idea like how?
We're being attacked.
Do you have any idea how like how much XP you got sort of per minute or something?
Kiss your butts goodbye!
Okay. In the OG, that would honestly make sense.
Tahar?
Are you ready?
Yes. Highkeeper Aranor is waiting for your word. Just say it, and we will drive those bastards back to the claws of Nor.
Yes?
I think.
Let me see. Fair enough, then. Where's this camp of yours? I'll go right away and help your soldiers create some nice little things to toy with.
In the south, near the old Falcon camp. Just make sure not to run into any deathmen on the way.
I won't. Thanks again.
All right. Let me keep healed. Yeah, just set everybody to like stand ground, right? And just stick a load of medics around there and then a load of archers behind.
Understood.
Is that what I need to upgrade his armor?
Just give the word.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite hungry, so I might Fragment of the Phoenix, nice. For the final tier, right? Okay. Wait, what did getting the catapult do?
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. It'll be a masterpiece.
I'm gonna wait for him to run back.
blasted armor.
Tahar. And once again, you save the day. I'm ashamed you only see the Falcons like this. Failing.
I've gotten used to it.
It's not your fault. Your order is meant to protect the tomb, not wage a war against some fanatic.
Nice sounding words, but they aren't true. We've almost lost the tomb. Again. I guess this was your plan, Angar. Helping your sister. You always liked to be the savior.
Sister?
Yes. We're twins.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because it wasn't relevant. I'm not here to save you, Aranor. I'm here because we need your help. We need the Keepers.
Why? Because of our legendary skills? You see how much they've helped us. But first things first. You may have saved the fortress, but the Deathmen and the Bane are still here. Let's meet at your outpost, Tahar. Before we do anything else, we need to tend to the wounded and make sure the tomb is properly guarded again.
Something you need?
Oh no! This is the most broken ability I've found. Croc, it's nuts. It's fucking disgusting. It's the best crowd control ability.
We're being attacked.
Why can't I use it?
Help, please.
Child's play. Pathetic.
Help, please.
Damn it! I need healing. Yes.
Where are we going?
What do we need?
Just give the word.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. It will only take a second. So much.
So, what's the plan?
Building completed.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Wait, do I get XP for killing buildings?
We're being attacked.
No.
You read my mind.
We're being attacked.
Here we go.
whatever's necessary.
Please!
Just give the word.
I'll keep you shielded. This will be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
What can I do? Feeling up for adventure?
Yes?
Okay, I need one more piece of the Phoenix.
Well then.
Building completed.
Fuck knows where it is though. So we found one last time. It said we needed 2 more. We found one in here. So where the fuck is the last one? Unless it's down here.
How's it going?
General, do you need medical attention?
Commander?
Are you injured? Point me to the wounded.
I'm ready.
Are you injured? General? Do you need medical attention? Come get your medicine. Are you injured?
Okay, medics?
Yes. This way, right?
General?
Did you say something?
Yes?
Commander? Feeling up for adventure?
Point me to the wounded.
What can I do for you?
What?
Are you injured?
Commander?
Fuck's sake. Fuck unit pathfinding.
That's your command.
Just give the word.
Tiara's blessings.
We stand ready.
How's it going? What can I do for you?
I'm ready.
You need help? What is your plan? Of course.
General,
I will stay right
I'll
here.
treat the wounded here.
She's the fastest we have.
Iron Mask Untainted. Cleanse user of all active afflictions.
What?
Do you need medical attention?
Yes?
I ride with Hira.
Just give the word.
Point me to the wounded.
Oh. He can't get up there. Well, he can't anymore.
Yes.
We stand ready.
Yes?
Are you injured?
Like I said, I might just go and grab some food early. I want to play some Tiberian Crisis later on.
Commander?
General?
Commander?
Yes?
They won't get through me. You can trust me on that.
Yes? You need help?
Do you need medical
So, what's the
attention?
plan?
The Titan has entered the battlefield.
Cool.
We stand ready.
Yes?
Are you injured?
Hey, so who can't I kill?
Blasted armor.
Point me to the wounded.
What do we need?
Kill everyone except the necromancer.
Commander. It will be quick.
Do you need medical attention?
She ain't attacking me.
Well,
are you injured? General?
What? Yes.
What's their resistances?
Did you say something?
You need help?
So, what's the plan?
Point me to the wounded. Let's save some lives.
Yes?
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you injured?
Corporal. Yes.
Do you need medical
What?
attention?
Why?
Point me to the wounded. General, are you injured? I'll go where I'm needed.
Just give the word. Sounds like a plan.
Do you need medical attention? General?
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Commander. Point me to the wound.
Now they should all be regenning.
Just give the word.
What do we need? Corporal.
And she'll just keep running up to me. Well, that's easy. How much XP do you make then? So like I said, yesterday I tried it on it's gotta be more. When I tried it on the elf map, right? Against the mobs that were coming out of the Do you want any gold?
Well,
Corporal, that's the way. All right, why not?
Okay. Friendship ended with Titan.
General? Are you injured?
We should get moving.
Do you need medical attention? Point me to the wounded.
You need help?
Commander.
General?
What?
Sure.
You got it.
Are you injured?
Over there? Aye.
General?
So, what's the plan? Sure.
Corporal?
I'm ready.
Do you need medical attention?
How did you say? Did you set up right like this?
Point me to the wound.
I
General?
think so, right?
This way? Do you need medical attention?
Just gotta be really hope that nobody decides to move.
Huh? Blasted armor.
Certainly.
What? Did you say something?
You need help? Yes.
Yeah. I don't even need the archers, I don't think. So what's that? 776? Yeah, you make money. Nice.
Commander?
Are you injured?
Yes?
Will do.
Huh?
Yes. Yes.
Based. Well, I'm going back to bed still unwell. Oh, fuck, man. I hope you're well in a week. We got TwitchCon next weekend. It's gonna be fun.
So much.
Right, well, I'm gonna go and grab some food and leave us running for like an hour and a half, and I will play some Tiberian Crisis 2. I'm not gonna like take advantage of this too much. It's more for the gold, honestly. I just want to have enough gold that I can buy the upgrades. That way I can play around with other factions, right? I like the elves. Humans have a bit more, I guess. But I think I feel more comfortable playing the elves. Will I dress as Vegeta? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I suppose the other thing to look for is Phoenix. Where on earth is the other Phoenix stuff? Shield of a Phoenix. Fragment of Aeneas blade. Okay, so we got the demon. In the chest. Next to the lush oasis. What?
This. All right, then let's get.
Lush oasis. I already got that. I kind of feel like the map they're showing is not the same. It's very much not the same.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. Take a second.
Yeah, it's like 16, 17, 18 gold per zombie. So that's what, 30, 40, 51 gold average? 50 gold average?
Yes?
Point me to the wound. Do you need medical attention? General? Point me to the wounded. Are you injured? Do you need medical attention?
Certainly got the headline for it. Fuck you. Fuck you royally. I do not. What you have here? Right, so Phoenix. You just like suck? Okay, so that's one. That's two. Anna's blade number 2. Crate on the left from the High Keeper Aranor. Got that. And then this one. Crate to the right of High Keeper Aranor. Oh no, no. Three fragments of a phoenix. Ah. Scorched Desert Oasis. Oh, okay. That's somewhere new. Which we haven't been. Scander Wilds. I think we went to Scander Wilds number 2. No. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. But it's Scander Wilds. When we go back to there, that's when we get it. Oh, fuck.
General, I'll follow you. Are you injured? Point me to the wound. General?
Right. Anyway. I'm gonna call it there. I'll come and do some what's it called? Turian Crisis 2 in about, so, which is like Tiberian's CNC 3 but in Red Alert 2 from what I can tell. I can quickly boot it up. Where is it? Here. We can have a sneak peek. I don't like maximizing this. It feels weird. I like it in window mode. Although I suppose I could do... Yeah, no. Keep it at that. I haven't put the cutscenes in yet. Tutorial campaign. DI campaign. Medals. If you have experience playing Command & Conquer, you can start on a normal difficulty level. You'll need to read the text and dialogue and be careful on any other harder difficulty, otherwise you'll easily fall over in unexpected ways. Abyss difficulty is a realistic story background mode. It is not recommended to choose difficulty for the first time. Easy difficulty is of course very easy and it improves your defense by ×4 and your damage by ×1.5, but you cannot achieve medals. This also may affect the immersion of the story. I laugh in the face of difficulty level. Now, yes, OBS does pick this up. Ooh, okay, maybe we might need to do it full screen. Why is this only showing at, like, what? Did that just crash? Might have just crashed on me. Oh, that's interesting. Let's try that again. In how long? An hour and a half? Following files are missing. GameMD.exe. Well, that's not a good sign. Okay, well, I will have a play with that while I'm cooking food, and get that to work. But yeah, I'll be back in about an hour and a half. I will see you guys then.